Okay, before we start our full body workout, we're going to start with some mobility work. Here, I want you to focus on the world's greatest stretch. We're going to aim for 5 rotations each side for 1 set. We want to focus on lengthening our thoracic spine by rotating our body and reaching up to the roof. Really focus on reaching through your arm and getting a full rotation in the body. And once you're done, swap sides and focus on that full rotation as far as your body allows you to. Really lengthen that spine. Now we're going to move on into the next exercise. Here we have an all fours forearm stretch. We're going to do 1 round of 10 reps. And here I want you to tilt forward to get a release on your forearms and then drive your hips back as far as they go. You're going to really feel a stretch through the forearms to lengthen all those muscles through the joints and ligaments. Really great for opening up your wrists as well. Make sure you keep those elbows completely locked out. Don't overstretch or force anything, just go to where you feel a nice stretch in that forearm. And now we're going to move on over to the goblet squat stretch. So we're going to do 1 round of 10 reps. Grab yourself a light plate, wedge your elbows on the inside of your thighs, and rock back and forth, keeping your upper torso fixed, pushing your elbows out against your inner thighs to open up those hips. This is great for also lengthening out your soleus, so loosening up the calves, opening the hips, and getting those hip flexors primed. Now we're going to move on over into the plank scapular retraction. We're going to do 1 round of 10 reps. In a plank position, I want you to focus on hunching your back at the top, and without bending the elbows, I want you to focus on pulling those shoulder blades together as tight as possible. This is great for priming your upper back, training your body to retract that scapula and get all the blood into the right joints. We're going to move on over into Superman's 1 round of 8. Here we're going to help activate our glutes and lower back by keeping those feet flat on the ground. Raise your shoulders, your chest, and your hands off the ground, pausing at the top. When you hit the top, focus on flexing your glutes. Keep that head fixed. Keeping your shoulder blades together. You can relax at the bottom of the movement when you're flat on the ground, but really flex at the top. And then we're going to move on over into all fours knee circles. 1 round of 8 on each side. So I want you to focus on driving your knee up to your elbow, rotating out as far as possible, and come back around, keeping that leg in an L shape. And once you're done one side, move on over to the other side and just focus on opening one side of your hip, lubricating the joints, gaining mobility and flexibility through those hips to prime you for the workout. and keep that leg in that L-shaped position. Then we're going to move on over into seated hip rotations with bent knee. We're going to aim for 1 round of 6 on each side, so 12 reps total. Just keep that torso still, keeping both legs again in an L shape and rotating from one side to the other, allowing all your weight to put pressure into the floor as you rotate to the other side, warming up those hips. Then we're going to move on over into lower back rocks. Grab your knees, drive your knees to your chest as you rock back, and drive your heels to the ground as you rock forward. You should feel a lengthening sensation in your lower back. It's a really nice release. Getting some extension in that spine. Keeping that core tight through the whole rocking sensation. Don't over rock, just enough. Keep it consistent. Every rep should look the same. We're going to just do 1 round of 10. And that brings us to the end of full body mobility.